right, let me get set up for your podcast. You've already got 2 million subscribers, JB.
Whatever.
that's the name of it. Is it's called whatever. I love you. How you doing today?
All right.
Good, good. I see they
All
bandaged.
right.
I see they bandaged up you where you had the thrombosis surgery on your head. I see they rebandaged where you had your thrombosis surgery here on your head.
I didn't know about it.
Yeah. Well, that was what? That was last winter. You remember I couldn't find you, right? And you couldn't.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
so, but I didn't know. I don't remember.
Listen, JB, the fireworks. Hold on, let me. You can hear them all the time here in China.
Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Fireworks. Yanhua in Chinese. Yanhua. Crazy. Crazy. Constant. It's spring festival, right? So like, woo, they're like going, they go crazy. It's spring. I can't hear it. 1 minute, Jimmy. Wild, wild. All right. Yeah, I mean, this is non. It's been going on all week. It's spring festival, right? So they party, especially in cold, right? The colder environments here. Whoa, here we go, Jay. Yeah, especially the colder environments, right? So when it's spring, like northern China, they go ballistic. They love it. Like so, it's pow pow pow. Yeah. Um, yeah, so anyway, it's always good seeing you. I'm glad you got your phone so I'm able to see your handsome face.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you, so today I wanted to, I'm going to type up the insert on mania, on the concept of being manic, right? Which is converse to, being centered as a Buddhist, right? Not to be, bipolar, as you would say, one way or the other, to be centered. Um, do you think mania is just a Western concept that is perpetuated by the psychology industry, or how do you define mania? Like, why do people get manic?
Well, first of all, it's really mine. It fits bottom's best. You know, but it's really, that you try to figure things out. For sentence. So there's nothing new about it. And that is Buddhist makes it over all things, the best.
Right. But like in Asia, you're hard pressed to find a psychiatrist or a psychologist. They don't believe in that. They believe in self awareness, right? More Buddhist. It's up to you. In Asia, if you're crazy, you're just fucking crazy, right? In America, in the West, you've got some kind of diagnosed problem, right?
No, I don't remember. I don't know what you're talking about here.
I'm saying that do you think that mania is just a Western concept that is another psychological industry concept that we created? Because if you're just wild in China, you're just wild. You're a crazy person. But in the West, you've got to be diagnosed with something, right?
I'm not going with you. I don't know what you're saying.
I think because as much as I respect your Buddhist education, you weren't able to travel to the East and live here like I have.
Well, I never lived in the East.
You never, East and West, you never lived in Asia. As much as you are an Asian reader, a philosopher, right, that you've read a lot of Buddhist and Tao, you've never lived here and really grasped the culture like I have.
Well, that's probably true, but they don't necessarily believe. I believe what they do. I mean, I do what I do. Number one.
Right, but you are. But again, JB, you've let you right.
If it is Buddhist in general for myself, fine.
Understood, but you are the most. You drew my attention to Buddhism. You are the biggest Buddhist I know in the States, in the West. So I mean, but
well, one of the main things was there was no God.
Right.
Whereas in theological.
Well? How do you consider the Dalai Lama? Do you revere him, or would you just say
The God of who?
the Dalai Lama?
The Dalai Lama.
Would you if you met him, if he came into your room right now, would you revere him, or would you just say, "Hey, what's up?"
He's a guy.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Well, in principle, isn't he the closest? Well, in theory, he's the closest spiritual connection to Buddha. In theory.
So theory again.
In theory, the Dalai Lama is supposedly like the Pope, etc., is the closest connection to Buddha. In theory.
Well, there's a lot of you've got 1,000 people, all right, and 50% of some beds, struts, dump trucks, and they go with
Okay. Yeah.
And they need it. They need it. God knows they need it. And there's others that kind of go in the middle, and then there's some that are close to what I did. So
Yeah.
you do what you do.
Yeah. Yeah. When was were you were baptized Roman Catholic, right?
Well, no, I left the idea of God about early high school already.
No, I know, but you like me, it's kind of like Judaism. If you're born a Catholic into a Catholic, you're Catholic until you die, but yet you and I believe in other things. It's like being Jewish.
Right.
Yeah. 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 How was dinner? How was dinner tonight on the other side of the planet? How was dinner for you tonight?
I'm laying on my back, looking off a flutter pipe,
Yeah.
and there's not too much.
But how was dinner tonight? Did you eat tonight?
Yeah, I had it, but I don't remember what it was.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a video. I had this barbecue. It was wild. I walked by this block and I videoed it many times before. I put it up on YouTube. And I was always like, what is this, a ghost town? I didn't know what it was. It was empty. And then I finally realized during the summer months, it's the barbecue block. So I'll send you the videos. It's wild. This guy had like a Mr. T gold. He was barbecuing at a gold amulet chain. I'll send you the videos right after our discussion. I mean, it was wild. It's great. And it's so cheap, all things considered. again, it's like it's literally the U.S. I would say right now is at least twice, maybe even three times as much as the cost of living in China.
Yeah, of course. Anyway, I would wish I was there.
I wish you were too, buddy. Yeah, but you're all right. You're all right.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Yeah.
It won't do much wish before they take me out in a flag dog.
Well,
Flag. Flag.
well, I that was very sweet for me, saying goodbye to your mother, Rini. So when she died, I I held her, I picked her up, and I carried her into the van or whatever. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do that for you. I love you, JB, but my back is fucked, and you are one big motherfucker. But I did that. That was sweet. That was, a very difficult time for me. I tried to explain that to you. I just thought Carrie was, money, 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 trying to just, Louis was fighting back, trying to control everything, Louis, till he died, And, and I wanted you to come back, and, it was hard. It was hard to see both Rini and Louis kind of went, around the same year. They both passed. Yeah.
See, I don't remember that. So Carrie died?
No, no, your sister's still alive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No, I was saying when your parents were dying, right? I thought that your sister was just money, money, money. I don't know if she thought that maybe you were going to come back or something. She was just focused on controlling the folks' money.
Well, that could be, yeah.
Well, I was there. Yeah. I know.
Well, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, another quick question. Did you ever like your love of California? Do you still have a love of California or no?
No, not really.
Why is that?
What are you talking about?
The state of California, your time in California. Do you miss it?
It was a great time.
Yeah. Do you wish you had stayed out there?
Yes and no. It was good,
Yeah.
I moved to Chicago to go back to the east, but I never got there.
Yeah. Did you I tell all my friends of how you worked out with Columbo and Schwarzenegger in their prime. And he's finally admitted it, Schwarzenegger, that he was on the juice on steroids. He finally admitted it. But
well, I didn't work out with him, but yeah, I was there with him all the.
Yeah, but you
like
knew. Yeah, but you knew that. Everybody there knew that by just looking at him that he was on steroids, Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get that ripped and that shredded naturally. It's impossible. Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever meet Joe Weider, the guy that wasn't he the before Schwarzenegger? Weider supplements. Joe Weider.
Say it again.
Did you, JB? Did you ever meet Joe Weider, Wasn't he like the big guru of weightlifting before Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, he put out the magazine.
Yeah, did you ever meet him?
Huh?
Did you ever meet him face to face? Joe Weider.
Face?
Face to face, did you ever meet him?
No,
No, no.
not really, no.
Yeah. But you did. You were taught by Jerry Lewis, right? And you hated that.
Well, he lied a lot, He simply said that they never needed, chunks, and they used chunks all the time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Columbo was a short guy, though, wasn't he? Columbo was only like five.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
5'4".
5'4". Really, really small.
Yeah.
Wow. But he was strong, though. He was strong. Yeah, yeah. Did you? And then you were also taught by Jerry Lewis at USC.
I was crossed by who?
Jerry Lewis. You were taught by Jerry Lewis.
Where are you?
At USC, when you took classes.
I don't remember being. No, I don't remember being.
I thought you did. I thought you were coached by Jerry Lewis, and you thought he was a schmuck. You thought he was just a horrible acting coach.
You're talking about Jerry Lewis?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay. I don't know. But I thought you were coached. You were coached by someone famous in the movies when you were in L.A.
No.
No. How did you get around? Did you have a car? How did you get around L.A.? You bought a car?
Of course, I didn't have the car in California.
Yeah, yeah. What car did you have? What kind of car? I never asked you.
I had a Rambler at first. That was
Yeah.
the longest trip.
Was it okay? Was it a good ride?
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, yeah. And where were you living when you were in LA? What suburb? What area?
Santa Medical and Venice.
Venice Beach. Nice. I bet it wasn't.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't expensive back then either when you were living there.
Not at the time, no. Back then, it wasn't built up the way it is now.
Yeah, now it's got to be. I think Schwarzenegger, he lives on Venice Beach. He's got, a pimped out apartment or a whole building to himself. But yeah, it's got to be it's a very eclectic mix, Venice, right? Yeah, it's bizarre. It still is bizarre today, but I like it. Yeah. All right, man. I love you. Yeah, it was just about mania. Now, do you think, last question, do you think mania is genetic, like if you're manic, or do you think it's self-taught that you can control your emotions?
I kind of do both. I go with my, and then when I come back to the middle, like
Yeah.
the Rama bell, you punch it, then it comes back to the middle.
Yeah. To me, I just believe our Western psychological industry makes decisions on people based on profit, based on them getting money.
A little bit, but they do that in the East too.
I don't know, Jabe. I mean, it's like in the East, the doctors just say in China, drink water. They don't want you in the system because there's so many people, right? Hey, if you can walk in here, walk the fuck out. That's their opinion, right? In the States, if you've got any money, they'll just suck it dry until you have to crawl out and you're homeless.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah.
I'm not saying one is better than the other. If I have a major injury, I'm definitely not getting it taken care of here in China. But, yeah. All right, buddy. I love you. I'll see
All
you.
right, I'll see
Yeah,
you.
this time I'll be bugging you. I'm gonna wake you up when I'm in Chicago. You know, I'm an early riser, so I'll have breakfast with you in the morning again. Okay.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
it's about that time.
Yeah,
Thank you.
you're a late night guy, but I'll wake you up at around 8 o'clock or so. All right, in the morning. All right. All right. Love you. Bye, buddy. Bye bye. He hung up on me, bastard. That's my uncle, everybody.